we're going to play Photo Cupid and give you tips to improve your online looks. You know, for all those pics that you singles send out there on those dating websites. Tonight, the CEO of OkCupid.com, Sam Yeagan, joins me. So what was the most glaring mistake that your research found that online daters do with their photos?
Thanks, Don. Luckily, the biggest mistake that we found is also one of the easiest to fix, and that's simply don't use a flash. If you use a flash in your picture, it adds 7 years to your age. So a 30-year-old using a flash looks like she's 37.
Really? I thought the flash helped.
It's that simple.
Wow, okay.
No, a good photo is really all about the lighting, and so what we found is just find some natural lighting, find a place where you don't need that flash, and you're going to end up looking a lot younger than everyone else your age.
You've got a couple pictures that you call, a couple things that you call the MySpace effect, using pictures that people take of themselves by just extending your arm, like when you do, like with the camera out front. You said that gets a good result?
It turns out those pictures, even though they look a little bit maybe grainy and a little bit unprofessional, they are so authentic and real that people are really drawn to them. So unlike the glamour shots of the 80s where you went and got all done up and tried to look perfect, the pictures that work best nowadays are those that are really authentic and give people a real sense of who you are. And those MySpace shots are all the rage.
So the picture, just like the congressman had, so those work?
They do. They do.
All right. All right, let's talk about flirting into the camera. So should you look off or should you look into the camera? What do you mean flirting into the camera?
That's right. So there are a lot of pictures that, especially with women, there are a lot of photos that women will use where they're making kind of a flirtatious face, but that flirty look is being directed off camera. And if you just imagine yourself at a bar, you love that girl flirting with you, but you really don't like the girl flirting with someone else. So the tip to the ladies out there is if you're going to have a picture of you making one of those flirtatious faces, you better make that right into the camera and make that guy looking at the picture feel like you're flirting right with him. So go right into the camera with that flirty face.
Sam, do you believe this stuff really works? I know you've done research, but does it really matter?
So the way we've come to these conclusions, we've analyzed millions of photos at OkCupid, and we've done all the analysis to figure out what works. And the best news is that it's not about how beautiful you are. Any one of your viewers can become a better online dater by following a few simple tips.
Yeah, you know, it's really funny because I'm sitting here in the studio, and the ladies in the studio is like, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that next segment. Can you really make it better? Okay, then. All right, so I buy it. You also believe that pictures should be conversation starters, right?
If you've heard the phrase that picture is worth 1,000 words, there's no truer place for that than when you're an online dating site, because that photo is going to start a conversation with you and a total stranger. And the more that your photo can be something a little bit out there, a little bit interesting, the better. If it's just a close-up of your face, that doesn't really start much of a conversation. But if it's you in some very interesting setting, then the person looking at your profile has something to start a conversation with.